truly enjoy it. We are meant to earn money and then spend some of it. You see, you create jobs and even careers for each of those hands that worked so diligently on this vessel. Money is an energy. It should flow. And I hope that I was able to describe this in this short period of time. How one purchase impacted so many lives. And I hope my sharing our personal conversation has given you a new understanding surrounding judgment, surrounding money as an energy, and surrounding beauty in exquisiteness. And more importantly, or even more importantly, I was grateful to see that this ship left the dock. There's nothing worse to me than hearing that someone made a fabulous purchase and doesn't get to enjoy their new yacht, their new plane, their new vacation home because they're too busy working. That they haven't figured out how to balance every facet of their life in order to enjoy the fruits of their labor. That's not why we excel in our careers. We are not here to collect things that then in turn collect dust, or in this case, sea salt. We make these purchases or investments to experience joy like my father when he experiences the water. Remember, this is the life. I can hear him saying that as I speak. The joy in our ability to experience our heartfelt desires, those things that make our heart beat faster. I told you in the beginning that I love being by the water, all things naughty, wink, wink, but I didn't explain why. Being by the water, you see, for me, it fuels my soul. It really does. I'm guessing it's the same for those who were aboard the Water Lilly that beautiful weekend day. And for that, I am thrilled. When we fulfill our heartfelt desires and fulfill our soul level truths, well, that's when we find soul fulfillment. We feel vibrant and energetic. We find our body feels light yet strong. We feel rejuvenated. So thank you to the owner of the Water Lilly for allowing me to experience your stunning mega yacht from the shoreline and allowing me to sit in childlike wonder and awe. And even more importantly, to have this conversation with my husband and now you. Earlier I mentioned I would explain the connection between the experience and how it relates to our lives. Today I invite you to 5 things. Number 1, release judgment. Let's leave judgment like my husband had behind. Release it, let it go. I believe there's a better way of seeing and experiencing the world. I'm hoping you're nodding your head and agreeing with me. If you find that judgment is popping up in your life, maybe it's from childhood experiences or whatever, and it may, sometimes this happens, it kind of gets ingrained in us over the decades. If you find judgment popping up, I highly recommend listening to or watching on YouTube, You Deserve to Win. In there, I explain why and how to escape the judgment and guilt that come along with up-leveling our lives. If I haven't convinced you after that, we need to chat. Sign up for a complimentary session with me. Okay, back to our number. Number 2, sit in awe. Okay, this is kind of a 3-parter, so I'll do 2A, B, and C. I invite you the next time you see such beauty, such exquisite design and craftsmanship. So this will be 2A. I invite you to make time to sit in awe. Be it a boat, a garment, a piece of jewelry, an automobile, whatever man-made item that is in front of you, a clay pot. And then 2B, sit in awe for the exquisite design you find in nature. Those naturally occurring wonders, whether it's a flower in your yard, a tree you pass while you're walking, a rock a child hands you. And of course, back to the beach, a shell you might find, the magnificent cliffs and shorelines here in the OC, or a piece of sea glass. And now let's move to 2C, we'll call it. Probably the most important and most valuable, my most favorite. If you leave with only one thing today, I'm hoping it is this. Stand in childlike wonder for the reflection in the mirror. You. Yes, you. This is the most important part of our conversation today. I'm inviting you to stand, sit, lounge, meditate on, whatever suits you. I'm inviting you to be in awe of the person you see in the mirror. Your talented and gifted hands, those gifts that only you possess. When you do this, I want you to remember, number one, remember releasing judgment. Practice being in awe of who you are without judgment. It's important to practice this every time you look in the mirror. I invite you to see the exquisite design, your human design, and then simply be in awe. Be in childlike wonder for who you have become. Similar to the sea glass shaped by the waves washing against the sandy shoreline, we have been shaped by our life experiences. They too have allowed us to be transformed into what we see in the reflection in front of us, the exquisitely aligned you. Allow yourself this freedom. Allow your mind to drift. Number three, have the courage to allow your mind to drift. Let your mind drift so far away that you escape the world begging us to conform and sail to a safe space, a new world, a world where you can easily see the mega version of you, the version where you become exactly what you see missing in this magical world. Then notice what floats to the surface. It just may be a smile. Number four, anchor yourself every day. Anchor yourself in what's truly important to you. Your truths, the ones written on your soul, the ones only you can know. Your desires, the ones that cause your heart to beat faster. Your gifts, the ones you divinely were chosen to possess. Number five, be intentional. Just like I was with my words, drift, anchor, float, knot, K-N-O-T, right? And mega. Be intentional with your time and how you spend your time. Schedule playtime to fuel your soul, because this truly, and I mean truly, this truly is the life. This truly is the life you were born to live. And it's your time to be exquisitely aligned. So to recap, release judgment, be in awe every time you experience something exquisite, man-made, God-made, or yourself, the person's staring at you in the mirror. Number three, courageously allow your mind to drift far away enough to see the mega you. Number four, anchor yourself in your truths, desires, and gifts. Number five, be intentional. This is your time. It's time to be exactly what you see missing in the world. Oh gosh, before I forget, I promised I would let you know what I learned when I Googled the meaning and symbolism of water lily. And this really sealed the deal for me. A water lily is a symbol of beauty that can also have a dangerous side. It also symbolizes unity and finding peace and balance. Wow, right? In Buddhism, it's symbolizing rising from the mundane world and into the spiritual world. Brilliant, seriously brilliant. It's no wonder why I fell in love at first sight. Rising from the mundane world, the world begging us to conform to the spiritual one, is the very foundation of exquisitely aligned. Till next time, why not be mega exquisite?